कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। While Valmiki was very shocked at Rama's act of leaving Sita in the forest, and he had doubts as to there must be some other person in this present world who must be a repository of all auspicious qualities. When I say all auspicious qualities, the 16 that he had listed. He was worried. At that point in time, Narada Maharishi on his own came to Valmiki's hermitage. He asked, "You may ask your questions." That is when those 16 qualities, konbasmin sampratam loke gunavan kascha viryavan dharmagyascha kritagnyascha satyavakyo dridhavrataha charitrena cha koyuktaha sarvabhuteshu kohitaha vidwan kakkas samarthascha kaschekah priyadarshanaha atmavan ko jitakrodaha dyutiman ko anasuyakaha kasya bibhyati devascha jataroshasya sanyuge. Who is that one person who has got these 16 qualities? Valmiki was expecting a different answer, but Narada Maharishi, after having an anubhavam, an experience of thinking about Rama and his nama in his mind, uttered Ikshvaku Vamsha Prabhavaha Ramo Nama Janaishrutaha, the one who has been revered by the public, by his subjects, the one who comes in the lineage of Ikshvaku, called Rama, is the one who is a repository, the fulcrum of all these 16 auspicious attributes. The moment Valmiki heard this, he did not want to debate with Narada Maharishi, because with elderly people, when they say something, even if we have differences of opinion, we don't debate so much. So Narada Maharishi left the hermitage. Valmiki thanked him. With these thoughts in his mind, because it was late for his which is Sandhya Vandhanam, in the afternoon, it's called Madhyanam. So this Madhyanikam got really late, so he called his Sishya called Bharadwaja, and Valmiki Maharishi marched to the waters of Tamasa river. Nyasyatam kalashastata diyatam valkalam mama idameva vagahishye tamasa tirthamuttamam. These waters of Tamasa is very good, Bharadwaja. Give me my valkalam. I've just had bath. Give me my valkalam. Give me my kamandalam. Now let us march back. As the Guru and his Sishya, who is Valmiki and Bharadwaja, were going back to the hermitage, they saw a pair of crauncha birds. Crauncha has long beak. These birds, the male and the female bird, they were seated atop the tree in one of its branches. Valmiki, looking, in those days, Maharishis were great admirers of Mother Nature, which we also should learn. So they admired every element of the flora and the fauna around them. So Narada Maharshi stood for a moment, looked at the pair of the crauncha birds seated on the branch of the tree, and as he and his Sishya were looking at them in the love making, while they were engaged in pristine love, then he saw that one of the birds was shot. The bird was killed, and the female bird was lamenting over the death of the male counterpart. Looking at this bird being killed right in front of his eyes, Valmiki could not withstand that particular sorrow. Sorrow is shokam, sadness, melancholy. So we generally say in our Indian tradition, here I have my sorrow. When I say sorrow, sorrow does it, though it's a state of the mind, we often say that I am unable to digest this because I have sorrow. So this shokam, as it traveled back to his mouth, it traveled and reached the tip of his mouth, reached the tip of Valmiki's mouth, that shokam. Our acharyas have brought a very beautiful understanding to this shokam. So this shokam translated into an element. What is that element? That shokam distributed itself into 32 letters, and those letters came one after the other in an arranged fashion, in a stacked fashion. These set of 32 letters formed 4 lines each, which is each line will have 8 letters. 8 into 4, 32. This shoka, this sorrow, turned into a shloka. Shokaha, shlokatvam agataha. So as he uttered from his mouth, he said, Ma nishada pratishthantvam agamashashvati samaha yatkrauncha mitunadekam avadhihi kamamohitam. O you hunter, you have separated the male from its female while they were in love making. Thereby I curse you, O hunter, that you, having performed this act, shall be separated from your counterpart and shall suffer like this, and this suffering shall be known for many, many generations and years to come. Manishada pratishthantvam agamashashvati samaha yat krauncha mitunat ekam. You have separated one krauncha from the couple, mitunat ekam. Avadhihi kamamohitam. You shall also suffer a similar fate. Padabadhokshara samastantri laya samanvitaha shokartasya pravritto me shloko bhavatu nanyatha. That is when he realized, after uttering this curse, Valmiki with that anger was walking towards his hermitage. He was realizing, I have never spoken in this metric fashion. What is this meter? What is this chandas? I generally speak in prose, but this seemed like poetry. What poetry is this? Then he realized that he had created poetry for the first time. So in Sanatana Dharma, Ramayanam, which is a Itihasa Sreshtham, which is a Mukhya Pramanam, is called Adi Kavyam. Kavyam is poetry. Adi Kavyam, the first known poetry to mankind in the Vedic civilization, is this particular shloka. But as he reached the ashramam, he was surprised looking at the swan outside his ashramam, which indicated that Brahma Deva had come. Narada, Brahma's son, had come earlier. Now Brahma, the father, has come. Brahmana samanugyataha sopyupa vishadasane upavishte tada tasmin sakshal lokapitamahe. Sakshal lokapitamahe. The one who is regarded as the creator for the entire creation, Prajapatihi, Lokapitamahe, that Pitamaha had come. And he was waiting for Valmiki. Valmiki immediately fell at the feet of Brahmadeva and prostrated many times. So as he prostrated many times, Brahmadeva gave his good wishes to Valmiki and said, Valmiki, what are you worried about? Valmiki Maharishi said, see, I am a Maharishi now. I keep performing austerities to win over these mundane criminal concepts such as cursing someone, getting angry unnecessarily. But today, look, I have cursed a hunter. Brahmadeva said, stop Narada, stop Valmiki. I know what has really happened in the forest. Do not worry, that was not a curse. Valmiki said, that is a curse, Brahmadeva. No. What did you say? Ma nishada yat pratishthantvam agamashashvati samaha yat krauncha mitunadekam avadhihi kamamohitam. You have construed ma nishada. Oh, no, you hunter, you have taken it that way. Ma is Mahalakshmi, Valmiki. Nishada, ma, the one who is Mahalakshmi, Nishada, the one who stays very close to that one, is called as Srinivasa. The Lord is called Manishada because Mahalakshmi stays very close to him. So you have actually uttered a blessing. You have said, Manishada, the one who is qualified by Mahalakshmi, He Nishada, Manishada, He Sriman Narayana, Agamaha Shashwati Samaha, you and your fame shall be established permanently in this world. How? Yatkrauncha mitunad ekam. When you have come with your consort Sri Mahalakshmi and she was abducted and then you rescued her back, this compendium, this tale, this biography, Yatkrauncha mitunad ekam, avadhihi kamamohitam, that couple while you were being born was separated, and this love that lasted between the two of you increased due to that separation. That love shall become the central theme of that subject, and that subject shall last till the mountains last. The subject shall last till the rivers flow. Yavat sthasyanti girayaha saritascha mahitale tavad ramayana katha lokeshu pracharishyati. This is a beautiful shloka. Brahma says, do not worry, your curse is not a curse, it is a blessing. So your work, what you are going to compose now, shall become a work for ages, millenniums to come. And that work, Ramayana, shall exist on this earth until the mountains last, until the rivers flow. But our acharyas have felt that it should be turned the other way around. It should not be said, till the mountains last, till the rivers flow, Ramayanam shall be popular. No. Ramayanam shall be popular, and only until Ramayanam is being recited, there will be mountains and waters will flow in the rivers. The moment Ramayana Parayanam is stopped, none of this will exist. This is what our acharyas have commented upon. Nevertheless, Brahma said, Narada Maharishi, now in this state, Rama's life, main events in his life have already been completed, have already been passed. You may be wondering, if Narada, my son, has come and told you that Rama is the repository of 16 auspicious attributes, and if I am telling that your curse is a blessing, it means that you have to write the biography of Rama. But you may be wondering, Valmiki, that all these incidents that we know of in Rama's life have already happened. Then how can I write? Don't worry. All that which has happened in Rama's life, you can see it in your palm, like how a gooseberry sits on your palm and you can see it. If an amla, a gooseberry sits on one's palm, you don't have to search, you don't need a magnifying lens or a microscope to see that particular gooseberry. It is clearly visible. Similarly, Rama's incidents, Rama's life, Rama's biography, whatever has happened will be visible on your palm. Rahasyam cha prakasham cha yad vrittam tasya dhimataha vrittam kathaya dhirasya yathate naradat shrutam. Whatever has happened known to the general public, that will be visible to you. What has happened in privacy between maybe Rama and Sita, all that which has happened, that will also be visible to you. Tadupagata samasa sandhi yogam sama madhuropanartha vakyabaddham raghuvara charitam muni pranitam dasha shirasascha vadham nishamayadhvam. Whatever you write shall conform to the poetic guidelines, and your poem, which shall be known as Ramayanam in this world, shall be revered by all acharyas and adarsha purushas. So I bless you. Brahmadeva tells Valmiki Maharishi, I bless you. Whatever has happened in Rama's life till now, because we remember that Rama is now 41, Sita is 35, she is pregnant, she has come to the forest, then how will he know what has happened since Rama's birth? All that will be known to you. So itihasa, though it means as it happened it was written, here there is a time lag. Valmiki did not write as Rama was growing up. When Rama was 41 is when Ramayana was being written. But Ramayanam is a compendium because he could see all that which had happened very clearly and it was written. Now you may have a question. Sir, you say that by Brahma's grace Valmiki was able to see and he had written. Was this approved by Rama? Generally when a personality, a great celebrity is living, a person may approach and say, sir, I would like to chronicle your life. I will write a biography of your life. And the person may agree. even if the celebrity agrees that his or her life can be chronicled into a biography, at the end of it, the person who's writing so is duty bound to give that book back to the original person and check if all the incidents recorded are truth. Are they adhering to the facts? Only if that person approves can this book be published. If Valmiki is writing the incidents of Ramayana or Rama's life, whatever happened during Rama's lifetime, shouldn't he have got Rama's approval on this particular compendium? Then only it can be called Itihasa, right? Wait, let us now understand what had happened then in the next episode.
Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a two-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.